Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Liam Bradshaw. I'm 19 years old from Cape Town, South Africa. And today I wanted to make a quick video about what it is like making $50,000 per month at 19 years old in Cape Town, South Africa. I just want to preface by saying that I do not come from money in any way. Throughout growing up, money definitely wasn't abundant. From as long as I can remember, I was always responsible for buying my own clothes, buying my own entertainment, going out with friends. I would have to pay for that and stuff like that. So by no means am I complaining about that. It gave me a reason to actually go ahead and try and make money and work hard, which I'm grateful for in hindsight. So yeah, the reason why I'm actually saying that is just because I would like to make it clear that money is a concept that is new to me. Having money and having an abundance of it is something that I'm not yet entirely used to, and something that I am just recently now experiencing. So my views on this could completely change within a couple of months or so, but I just want to speak about what I am currently experiencing at the moment, with the point that I'm at right now, having a decent amount of money in my bank account and making a decent amount every single month. So first thing I'll say is that money really doesn't solve your problems. And I know you've probably heard this countless of times, but I can now attest to this. Money will only solve money problems. If you have personal problems, if you have mindset issues, if you have problems in your relationships, money isn't going to solve any of that. Money isn't going to solve jack shit. And what you'll find is that if you don't solve those problems are actually just going to take away from you being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor when you do start earning money. Now, I know you've heard that countless of times, but it's very important that you sort out your personal problems, you sort out your mindset problems, you sort out your relationships completely separately from your finances. Because what you'll find is, if you haven't sorted out these problems, it's going to inhibit you from being able to even start making money in the first place. So that's the first thing I want to touch on. Second thing I want to touch on is money becomes very pointless after a certain point. After you start making $15,000 to $20,000 every single month, after that, the money really doesn't mean anything. Of course, there's always more to push for, but that's something that you need to then shift in your mindset. You need to shift your horizons, because you'll find that most of the time, unless you have a lot of money when growing up, you're going to be working out of a place of desperation in the beginning. That's going to be the main driver for your motivation, is desperation. Desperation to have the things that you desire, desperation to have a little bit of money in your bank account, desperation to have that security, to have that safety net. But what you'll find is that once you actually get that safety net, once you have a bit of money to stand on, and you don't necessarily have to worry about money anymore, it's very easy to lose motivation. Because for the longest of times, you're working out of desperation, but you'll get to the point where you won't be desperate anymore, and your efforts will start to feel extremely pointless. So this is where you need to shift your source of motivation from a place of desperation to a place of inspiration. You need to think about the highest potential version of yourself that you would like to become, and you need to wake up and strive for that every single day. You need to be grateful for the money that you have attained, and you need to use that as a tool to get to the next level. And you need to think really, really fucking big, and you need to have a massive goal to push for. Do you want to retire your parents? Do you want to build generational wealth? Do you want your family one day to never have to worry about money? Do you want your family one day to go on the best vacations, to have peace of mind, and to live an amazing life? Do you want to build generational wealth so that your grandparents will respect you one day? Your grandchildren, will respect you one day. Your grandchildren's grandchildren will live a much better life because of you. These are all ways that you can expand your horizons and continue to make your goal bigger, so that you'll have purpose every day. Because if your purpose is just to have a little bit of money in the bank account so that you don't need to worry anymore, as soon as you get that money, making any more will feel very futile and, like I said, very pointless. So that's one thing that I've realized a lot recently, is that money's not going to solve your problems. And once you start getting money, you have to start thinking bigger, and you have to start thinking about how you can really change not only your life, but the people around you's lives, because that is the bigger picture. and that is what's going to motivate you much more. Obviously, everyone needs to think about what they want to achieve themselves, but it's very important that you think very big and that you keep expanding your horizons. So yeah, just to touch on that, I mean, that's also how you continuously hit your goals. It's just to continue to set bigger and bigger goals. For example, if your mission is to make $10,000 a month, as soon as you make $10,000 a month, you're going to be filled with this insane confidence that you can actually make $10,000 a month. All you then have to do is just up that goal to 20 and take all the lessons that you learned on the road to getting to 10,000, do a little bit more hard work, do a little bit more problem solving, a little bit more self-exploration, and yeah, just follow the path and use what you've already learned to continue compounding and building up. If your goal was always to hit 10,000 and you don't expand your horizon after you hit 10,000, you're just going to stay at 10,000. If not, decline, because things are always changing. So you can't get comfortable. You have to keep pushing. You need to have a massive reason as to why you're going to keep pushing. So that's currently what I am thinking about, and how that's just where I'm at the moment with making $50,000 per month. You know, $50,000 is more than I need. It's more than anyone needs living out in South Africa. But I do understand that in order to maintain this, and in order to wake up and have purpose, I need to set bigger goals. I need to go for it every single day. So yeah, I know I blabbered on a little bit in this. I yapped a little bit, but I just felt like recording this video, and yeah, cheers, hope you enjoyed.